All or not, according to Jack, with your host, Jack Toledano. I know it's been a little while since I've last been here, giving you guys a video. It's just been, a rough couple of weeks down here in Florida, looking after my parents, helping to take care of them. They are both in their 80s, and, a lot of trials and tribulations that go along with that, including my emotional state during this whole thing. But I am here tonight to talk about a new topic. So recently, my son Jason went to Japan, uh, and I thought, what a topic, what a good topic to talk about. All those great Western bands that went to Japan and recorded live albums. So let's talk about that. Uh, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to bring up a new background. I'm also going to use this as as my thumbnail for the video. So here you go, Jack Toledano, uh, pretend in Japan, and I'm calling this "When in Japan." Uh, the only two pictures that Jason did not take and send to me was the Budokan, which we joking around we say. I've been saying, Jason, go to the Budokan, take pictures of the Budokan. And he got sick of me saying that. This is empty Budokan, waiting for a concert, one of many concerts. This, I think, is the statue Buddha. This is just a picture of uh, Tokyo, some ramen, which Jason introduced me to some time ago, a temple, beautiful, beautiful pictures. Some sashimi, which I absolutely love. But let's get right into the content. So, what I did was I pulled up, uh, so I looked it up in AI. So I said, give me the bands and give me their concerts recorded live in Japan. And they gave me a bunch. And then I found some on my own. And basically, what I did was I pulled three songs off of each of these albums to approximately three songs each to be able to make a playlist. So this playlist, and I'm going off of my iPhone, my Spotify on iPhone. The playlist is called When in Japan, so look for that. It's a great list. The very first band I want to talk about, back in 1972, 73, they recorded and put this out. It was originally only for Japan release, but they liked it so much they said, you know what, let's release it in America too. Of course, I'm talking Deep Purple, made in Japan. So, first song, Highway Star. Second song I have for you. Uh, I don't normally include this in lists because the song is a little cliche, but I love that little purposeful mistake that Richie Blackmore made, where he goes da 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 na 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 na. Of course, I'm talking Smoke on the Water. Uh, my mother has been telling me a lot of stories of the time she worked in Switzerland, and she mentioned going to Lake Montreux. So I reminisced about the song "Smoke on the Water" and its meaning. And but anyway, my favorite song off that live album, one of my all-time favorite live songs, was that was John Lord going absolutely nuts on his Hammond organ for the song Lazy. Oh, I love it. Just love it. If you haven't heard it, go give it a listen. It's great. Okay, so let's move on to our second band. I did say there were 10 bands. Most you know, a couple you may not know. I think pretty much all you're going to know. Second band, this band was made famous from their live album, at Budokan. Of course, I'm talking Cheap Trick. And my very first concert that I ever saw back in 1979. They were touring the album Cheap Trick at Budokan. Uh, Great album that it was. Put them on the map. I'm going to give you four songs. One of them is a mini introductory song. Hello there. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready to rock? So there's that. From there, we go right to Surrender. Mom is all right. Your dad is all right. From there, we go to a favorite of mine, which was not on the original Cheap Trick at Budokan album, but it was on the later Live at Nippon Budokan album. Uh, let's get the Live at Nippon Budokan Tokyo. Oh, Cheap Trick Budokan 30th anniversary. That's what it is. I'm talking the song California Man. I love that song. It is not a Cheap Trick original or Rick Nielsen original. What a great tune. This next one is not a Cheap Trick original either, but a song made famous from the Cheap Trick at Budokan album. Of course, I'm talking Ain't That a Shame. When I saw them in 2016 get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, along with Deep Purple again and Chicago, they at the very end, they what the band does is bands do that are there that night, they'll do an all-out jam. They did a jam to Ain't That a Shame. Sadly, what was his name? Second singer of no, third singer of Deep Purple. I'm talking, the fuck is his name? Dave, shit. David Coverdale. That's right. Thank you very much. Thank you for being patient on that one. David Coverdale did not get to perform with Deep Purple that night, but he did get to perform in the jam during Ain't That a Shame later on. I felt bad for him. That was a dick move, guys. You should have let him perform. Okay, moving on. Uh, After I take a drink break. Okay, so back in 1977, it was Kiss, I believe, made their first appearance at the Budokan, the Nippon Budokan. They recorded it. They did a video recording and they put it on HBO at that time, which I did not have, so I didn't get to see the video until many years later. Uh, but in 2001, they did a live off the soundboard in Tokyo. So three songs. The official title, Kiss Off the Soundboard, Tokyo 2001, released in 2021, I believe. But anyway, I gave you three songs. Detroit Rock City, Cold Gin, where Gene and Ace do a co-lead vocal on that one. And of course, uh, and for any of you that have what they call rock and roll pneumonia, uh, you have to call out the Doctor of Love, calling Dr. Love. So that's Kiss. Uh, and yes, they were larger than life figures in Japan at that time. I know how much they love monsters and they love larger than life Western characters. And Kiss fit the bill very nicely. From what I understand, Kiss actually broke attendance records that were set by the Beatles. Good job, guys. So the next band, our fourth band we're going to talk about, they got there in 72, 73. Of course, I'm talking Chicago. They were touring Chicago 5 at that time. Um, so songs that I'm going to give you, I'm actually giving you, excuse me, two songs and a suite. First, I'm going to give you Saturday in the Park, sung by Mr. Robert Lamb. Next one, I'm going to give you the entire suite of Ballet for a Girl in Buchanan, Walk of Chicago 2, written by James Pankow, their trombone player. Make me smile. So much to say, so much to give. Anxiety's moment. West Virginia fantasies. Color my world. Da 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 da. Da. Back to be free. Now more than ever. The very last song, which winds it up. Of course, great vocals by Mr. Terry Kath on Make Me Smile. Now more than ever. Um, so much to say, so much to give. Vocals by Robert Lamb once again. The very last song that I'm going to give you for from the Chicago Live in Japan, 25 or 6 to 4, written by Robert Lamb, but given to Peter Cetera, also off of Chicago too. Okay, next I'm going to give you a medley. So we're going to go to the album Rainbow on Stage, recorded in various different places. Um, there's the 15-minute Man on the Silver Mountain with Starstruck, with little overtones of Starstruck. Then I'm going to give you, no, I think that was 11 minutes. I'm sorry. Then I'm going to give you the 15-minute Catch the Rainbow. So that's three songs by Rainbow. Good shit, man. Okay, that's how many bands have we talked about? One, two, three, four, five. Band number six, Judas Priest. So back in 78, 79, they were not big enough yet to play at the Nippon Budokan, but instead they played in a bunch of places in Japan. Kosi Nenkin Sun Plaza Hall or something like that. They played in Osaka. They played in Tokyo. I'm going to give you three songs. Uh, that, by the way, Unleashed in the East Live in Japan is the first Priest album that I ever bought, having just seen them open for Kiss in 1979 at the Nassau Coliseum. Um, the very first song on that album, I just love that. Of course, I'm talking Exciter. Great song. First song, the first album that I ever bought by them. The song that really kind of got me hooked into Judas Priest. I'm talking Victim of Changes. That's my next one. The third song is a song that it took me a while to really catch on, but I love it. It's one of my favorites now. It heavily was not KK Downing did not get a writing credit in the song, but he is heavily featured for his distorted guitars on this song. I'm talking Sinner. Sinner, 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 sinner. Curse and damn you, all by the hand of the sinner. Good shit. Good shit. I don't sing it as well as Mr. Halford, but Uh, they did go back there in 2005, I think it was. They performed there as a at the Budokan as a headlining act. Um, they this time they released a video, a DVD, and they called it "Rising in the East," for play on words. Judas is rising, rising in the East. That is a great um, videotape. If you don't have it, get it. There is nothing like seeing a grown Japanese man crying in the middle of the audience as they play the opening bars of Breaking the Law. So cool. Okay, the next here's a band from Brazil, a band that I would not have known if I hadn't written for Sea of Tranquility for about a year or two. Pete Pardo would send me DVDs to do reviews on. This band really caught my attention. I love them. I'm talking Hibria, who are big in Japan. Uh, give you three songs, and the name of that album is "Blinded by Tokyo," live in Japan. Uh, Defying the Rules, Millennium Quest, Gateway of Fire, and of course, my favorite, Steel Lord on Wheels. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. To me, they are a great power metal band from Brazil. Good stuff. My only regret is that they never came to the United States. I pray that they do. Okay, so that leaves three more bands. This next band, we're going to go from a bunch of metal bands to a prog rock band of the that was made famous in the 80s. They were basically uh, bands that were parts Emerson, Lake and Palmer, part UK, part King Crimson, and part Yes. I'm talking Asia. The album called Asia in Asia, live at the Budokan 1983. At that time, John Wetton had left and they needed a singer, so they brought in Greg Lake. So I give you three songs off that album. Time and time again. From there, we go to probably my favorite song off that first album, Wildest Dreams. Love it. To the third song, people have said that the lyrics are a little cheesy, but I love the song anyway. I'll be the soul survivor, soul survivor. So that's it. Asia in Asia, three great songs. From there, we go right to Sabotage. This album is called Live in Japan 1994, Taunting Cobras, Edge of Thorns, and Chance. All great stuff. Great early 90s uh, from Sabotage. Okay. The last band we're going to talk about in this playlist, I'm going to give you four songs. Two that I know, two that I didn't really know. I had to really listen to this album to be able to add a couple. The very first, and the album, by the way, is called Tokyo Tapes. This is from the late 70s. All Night Long, not to be confused with the Joe Walsh song of the same name. Uh, Dark Ladies, another one. These last two I'm very familiar with and I really like them. Speedy's Coming and Catch Your Train. If you like to be a lover, all your life, catch your train. Good stuff. Really good stuff. So that's your 10 bands. I'll repeat them again. Deep Purple, uh, Cheap Trick, Kiss, Chicago, Rainbow, Judas Priest, Hibria, Asia, Sabotage, and the Scorpions. Uh, One thing I didn't tell you, and I couldn't find this, the Carpenters actually did a live at Budokan also around the early 70s, around the same time Chicago and Deep Purple were burning up the same stage at the Budokan. But true to their form, the Japanese fans, all they did was clap, no screaming or yelling like they did for Judas Priest many years later. But good stuff. I salute the Japanese fans. Thank you for welcoming our Western bands with open arms and treating them like royalty. Jason is going to be getting on a flight in the next, I don't know, 5 to 10 hours or so, heading back stateside. I hope he had a great trip to Japan. Like again, as I stated, pretty much all of these pictures of Jason's, with the exception of the Budokan right above my head. and the inside of the Budokan with the Japanese flag hanging overhead. I would love to go see a concert there, but who knows? Jack Toledano, all or not according to Jack. Thank you for watching. I've got some more things coming up. I've got some 90-minute cassettes coming up, so stay tuned for that. Uh, so just keep watching. I also have some more shorts coming up, Seinfeld related, so please check those out. And I appreciate you being patient, and hopefully I will bring you a lot more content in the near future. Talk soon. Later.